YouTube faithful, acknowledge me. Yesterday, masterclass once again. Long video, but who cares? We're on to day 7. We had 5, then we had 6, and now today is gonna be 7 days of straight green beans, return on investment, winning days. A 6-day heater. It doesn't come around often, but when it does, bang, you gotta be on the right side of it, which means if you're new here, you gotta subscribe to Captain Crush's YouTube channel. You gotta smash the like button. I'm proud of you guys. Finally, you made Captain Crush proud. You're actually starting to smash the like button. Eventually, YouTube's algorithm will continue to boost the video out. I hate having to talk about it, but this is the world that we live in, fella. So do your boy a favor and smash that like button like your mama taught you right. I'm begging you. Now, let's talk about today. But first, I'm gonna do something that I normally save for the middle of the video. I'm going right into the shout outs, baby. Oh yeah, Taco Tuesday. They had 6 tacos. A couple of them sold. You hate to see it. Brandon Ingram. Captain Crush sat right here in this chair, and I said if Brandon Ingram sells again, I would uninstall. Well, he called my bluff. He sold, and here I am back again, ready to stay. But the fact is, yesterday's YouTube video, you don't even have to be in the Discord because I was in the YouTube and I was crushing. Absolute masterclass. Jamal Murray, cash. Jalen Green, cash. Amen Thompson, cash. Wendell Carter Jr. cash. Trey Jones fantasy cash. And here it is right here. This was all on my YouTube. It was a crispy video, long, but that's how it takes. Okay, here you go. I got a shout out from someone on Twitter. He literally said these were straight from the YouTube bar for bar, and he's absolutely right. I said Wemby less fantasy, Trey Jones over, Paolo Banchero over half a dunk. The crown stays intact, Eddie. It was always Captain Crush. Jalen Green points, Amen Thompson fantasy, and Jamal Murray's fantasy or his assist. It was really sweat free, guys. So shout out to Slime. Thanks for plugging me on the Twitter there, buddy. I love when people do that. It helps me out. I don't really have a big Twitter presence because I refuse to do the things required to get it, which is a bunch of bait and switch and nonsense. But it's okay. Captain Crush has a presence on YouTube where it matters with real people. Now, the other one I took, Talbot and Thompson, a 2-man right there. I told you guys I was taking easy street with Carter rebounds and Jamal Murray assist. They both cashed sweat free. They had both cashed within a half. Some of you guys are so spoiled, you literally believe that your props are supposed to cash before the second half. It's insane. And that's because Captain Crush has been spoiling you for weeks, months. It's crazy. But it's always supposed to be a sweat. If it's not, be blessed. You got lucky. Now, MLB was absolute trash. The opening day, quote, opening day. It wasn't really opening day. I had a feeling it was going to be garbage. I wish I faded it, but I didn't. Ohtani came through, but Glasnow sold. Darvish sold. Both of them sold. You hate to see it, but yesterday was a masterclass, and I will continue to produce masterclasses on a daily basis, fellas, because that is what I do. So those are the shout outs. If you tailed Captain Crush yesterday, you made coin. I did a giveaway late last night. What was it? 11 or 12. We gave away like $175. Shout out to the member that sponsored it. It was 3 of us, me, DSTN, and Zay Gets Buckets. We sponsored a giveaway for the cord, giving you D-Gens a chance to get some coin courtesy of our hard work. You're welcome for that. But if you want to get in Captain Crush's Discord and get in my live streams, which will be today at 5 Central, you go to CaptainCrush.net right there. Everyone asks, how do I join CaptainCrush.net? It's simple. And then you go down to Gold Package. It takes you to the Dub Club. You can go right there, 1 month, $24.99, and bang. And they have a sale right now. I don't know. I think this ends in like an hour. It's a Dub Club site-wide sale. Madness 25, you get 25% off. My brothers and sisters in Christ, I normally don't do discounts, but when I do, you better take advantage of them because they don't come around often. So that's how you get in the mix. You'll get access to my projection sheets every day, my daily prop list, my live streams, and my general chat in the Discord. I do not have a free Discord. You have to be a gold member. I'm not interested in the spam and everything else that comes along with the free Discords. But now let's talk about today because I need to make this short and sweet. It's a beautiful day outside, and just like I went golf yesterday and smashed a driver 400 yards, well, it wasn't really 400 yards. The wind was heavy, but look at the 5 hybrid I used. I smashed it on a par 3, 144 yards. As you can see, it was 14 mile an hour wind, baby. I took the 5 hybrid off the tee, Bang! 144 yards, wind in my face, 14 miles an hour. Got it right around the green side bunker, 23 yards. Did a 56 wedge. Chipped it on up to the green. Got it within 7 feet of the hole, and I tapped it in for a crispy bogey. What, you thought I was gonna say par? I didn't get it on the green. This is a par 3, fella. I sold. If you had over on Captain Crush par, you cashed, because I bogeyed that mug. And hopefully I can get right back in the mix today, because like I said, it's a beautiful day. Captain Crush has his Pirates jersey on, the Reynolds jersey. It's fire and brimstone. I got the hat on. I'm ready for March 28th when we smash those Marlins into next week. I'm telling you, it's hitting. So let's talk about today. We got dunks. Oh my, oh me. Captain Crush is going to retain his title, baby. He's going to retain his title. And I got Jalen Duren right here. 2.5 dunks. Listen, they keep putting this up here at 2.5 dunks, and the man keeps dunking. So I'm going to continue to ride this train until Captain Crush is forced off. I'll be riding this train. It doesn't want to load the last 5 green, but who cares? I'm telling you right now, he's a wagon. If he sells, he sells, because I've been making so much coin with Jalen Duren dunks. He literally cashed me 300 like 2 days ago, fella, on Sunday or Saturday, whenever it was, whenever we got that Terry Rozier promo. It was hitting then, and now he's playing in a good matchup. They don't have Thompson. They don't have Stewie. They don't have a lot of people. Jalen Duren, he's going to get a driving dunk. Bang! Scoop it and score, because he's hitting. At least I hope he is, because he's part of my daily double. And I normally save my daily doubles for the cord, but I'm feeling froggy, so I'm going to leap. This is the 2-man that pays 2x, my daily double that I gave to all my Discord members. Halliburton over 8.5 assists. Duren dunks. Bang! It's 2x. Hopefully Duren comes through. Hopefully Hallie comes through. And hopefully we get a crispy 2x, fellas. Now, the board on PrizePicks is being a little bit hairy. It's not loading projections properly, but I want to talk about a few more things. I just gave you Duren. I gave you my play of the day. I'm riding with it. It's crazy. It's a dunk prop. It should never be the play of the day, but I'm going to roll with it because I'm on a 6-day heater and I'm trying to make it day 7. And when you're on a 6-day heater, you can take chances like that, baby. Now, PrizePicks gave out a bunch of promos. If you tailed that Trent slip for 500, you got a $500 free entry. Captain Crush did just that. I don't like season-long slips, but the fact is I like free entries, especially when they're $500 worth. So I went ahead and made the investment, and I have a free 6-man to win $12,500. I will be working on that slip next week, most likely. So if you have a free entry, big one, and you want to get in the mix, make sure you're in Captain Crush's Discord, because that is where it'll be posted, fella. Now, given the injury news on Detroit, you're also going to have to take a look at Fettuccine Alfredo, aka Simone Fontecchio, baby. You're going to have to take a shot on him today, either his fantasy score or his real points. Everybody's on Cade real points, which is ridiculous, but if you want to pivot and take a shot on Fontecchio, these would be the ones that Captain Crush would get in the mix with. His fantasy score, his 15.5 real points, or his 7 3-points attempted. These are the 3 that I like most. I'm not telling you which one to take. You're going to have to put your thinking cap on, head over to Outlier Bet, and take a look and see what looks good to you. But these are the 3 that Captain Crush will have exposure to. I'll address more of it on the live stream today at 5 Central, the Lord's time zone. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling a little bit woozy out of nowhere. I'm getting like dizzy spells. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I spent Embiid's net worth at Starbucks today, the crispy $20, and chugged that coffee. That could be what's going on here. I'm not exactly sure, but I am feeling a little bit woozy. So we'll have to, hopefully that goes away. Now, a lot of people are going to be on this proposition right here. Where is it? NBA first half. Where is he at? The man I dubbed Windex himself, 15 PRA. It's been bumped. Captain Crush got it last night. He gave it to the Discord faithful last night at 1 or 2 a.m. I can't remember. Actually, it was probably 11 or 12 a.m. PM, excuse me. I can't remember. We were doing a giveaway late. It was at 13. Now it's at 15. You're eating a 2-point bump. So I'm going to miss that bump, and I'm going to go over here to the fantasy score. Now, this opens me up to his turnovers, which are -1, and it's nowhere near a guarantee, but it also opens me up to his blocks and steals. And instead of 1 point for a rebound, I'll get 1.2. So there is a trade-off, there is a balance. It is a little bit higher for that reason, but I will go ahead and take my shot here because I am not eating that 15 bump. I've taken his fantasy score as high as 17.5 before, so at 16, I think it's okay. I nicknamed him Windex for a reason, and nobody on the 76ers is going to be able to stop him. Joel Embiid ain't there, okay? So hopefully Nurkic can do what he does best, which is clean the glass with his little Windex, grab some rebounds, and cash our slips. Now, I know the public's going to be all over him. Captain Crush is on him way in the beginning. Don't ever forget who the conductor of the train is. Captain Crush was riding Nurkic a long time ago. Pause! Resume, we're good. We're talking about basketball. What are you guys thinking? So Nurk the Turk, you gotta get in the mix. You gotta cash our slips, and that's all I got to say about that. Let's go back to the full. Whoa, wait. Let's go back to first half real quick, because there's another wagon that Captain Crush has been putting the people on, and that's Jaylen Brown first half points. Listen to me carefully. It's getting up there. I used to get it at 11.5, then 12. Now it's at 13. I think any one of these three you could take a shot on. They're all gonna be in the mix. I'll probably just keep it simple and go to his points or his PRA. I like it. I think it's crispy, and I'll continue to ride this wagon until Captain Crush is forced off that train. They kick me off that train. I'll be kicking and screaming, but I will be riding that train until the slip chalk. So you got to decide if you want to get in the mix on that or not. I wouldn't begrudge you a bit if you don't want to. It's going to be a sweat. It's going to be frustrating. But that's the world we live in, fella. Now, do we go here to my Thunder? Do we take Shy? It's a 15-point spread. It's a poverty spread, folks. Man, I'm fighting off this dizzy spell. Is it the pirate hat? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. But Shy Alexander, it's a 15-point spread. The Utah Jazz are expected to get blown out of the gym, so I'm kind of weary on what to do here. I do like Keontae George, but I don't really like his fantasy score in this mix. I took him at 4.5 assists over on Sleeper. I think if you want to take a shot on Taylor Hendricks, 23.5 fantasy score, given the injuries that they have, given the fact that Oklahoma struggles against the 4 and 5, I think you could take a shot there. I will address that more in the live stream. Remember, I got Chet last night at 14.5. He's now 16, so I'm not taking that bump. I'm not interested in 1.5 to 2-point bumps. Then you have the Warriors facing the poverty Grizzlies. What are you going to do? Well, you have to consider Desmond Bane here. You also got to consider Triple J if he gets in the mix. Desmond Bane, he got there last game, but he also got there in overtime. I'm actually probably going to be targeting Desmond Bane's turnovers today at 2.5. Unfortunately, they don't have the 2 turnover props that I like the most, which is Sabonis on Sleeper, 2.5 turnovers for Sabonis on Sleeper, and Desmond Bane, 2.5 turnovers on Sleeper. Those are my favorite ones. They're probably on other applications. PrizePicks isn't interested in giving us that action, but that's where I took those. It's on Sleeper. You got to use multiple apps, folks. I cover them all. CaptainCrush.net. Get in the mix. You get your 30-day free trial of the Discord if you use promo code CRUSH on Chalkboard, Parlay Play, Sleeper, etc. Now, the Bucks don't have Giannis tonight, so it's going to be one of these guys getting the rub. And Captain Crush, everybody's going to be on Lillard for rightful reason. He's probably going to be the biggest benefactor with no Giannis. Bobby Portis is going to be getting a lot of love. Again, I'll cover that in the live stream, but I'm probably going to take a shot on Chris Middleton's fantasy. I know he's coming back from injury. He's always injured. But he only played 25 minutes last game and still was able to drop 35 to 38 fantasy points. I think you got to consider him. I don't love it by any means. Obviously, Lillard's the safe choice. Well, not safe because Boston probably is going to destroy them. But you got to have some exposure to one of these guys. Lillard's assist, I guess, it's 7.5 if it's still there. This slate is not it, guys. This is they bumped it to 8. Of course they did. I'm not really in love with this slate by any stretch, folks. I'm just not. And you may say, oh, Captain Crush always says that. No, I don't. Okay, but these slates at this late in the season, late March, it's going to be hard. It's going to be poverty. That's just where we're at. There's a reason PrizePicks is giving away so many promotions because they're cleaning house on a daily basis from the ignorant public. Lucky for you, you watch Captain Crush's YouTube and you got ahead of the game. Now, there's 1 or 2 more that I'm going to talk about real quick. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden. Any of these are going to be in the mix. They just got embarrassed at home by the Atlanta Hawks, okay? I think they're going to come out tonight, and I think they're going to handle Portland, and I think they're going to make a statement tonight. So I like Kawhi's points. I like Harden's RA or just his rebounds at crispy 5. That used to be a wagon. And I like Paul George's points. Now, we need a close game, but not too close because these lines are low enough to where they can all hit if they only play a 3/4 30 to 32 minutes. All right. Now, hopefully they get the full thing, but if they don't, it is what it is. This is a narrative play for me. Again, after getting embarrassed at home, I think they come out tonight and I think they clean house and handle business. So any of those are capable to be getting exposure to. And then Dame Lillard, even with no Giannis, I know it's going to be scary, but this is just a wagon. He hit it last game by 7, but that game was like 140 to 130. I'm going to continue to ride this train until I'm forced off. Dame Lillard under 6.5 free throws against Boston. It just feels crispy. So I'm getting in the mix. You can't stop me. If he sells, he sells. He's been a wagon for old Captain Crush. And then at the same time, I think you can take James Harden less 7 3-points attempted. He's been facilitating way more. His shot hasn't been falling. I've been watching these Clippers games, and he's just not interested in taking the shot so much. So I will take a shot at 7 under. I don't think it's going to be sweat-free. It's going to be a sweaty sweat fest. If he does get hot and he just starts dropping threes, this is going to be bad because he's going to start shooting and he's going to go over. But my theory is they take care of Portland. He facilitates. Paul George and Kawhi get the points, and he just keeps dropping dimes. He doesn't play a full game, and he stays under 7 3-points attempted. At worst, he pushes. Hopefully. Those are my two unders. Dame under 6.5 free throws, and Harden under 7 3-points attempted. It's all gonna be sweaty today, baby. I'm telling you, I can't wait to sweat it out because Captain Crush is going for day 7. I'm going for day 7. And then I'm pretty sure, yep, I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Remember, Sleeper has promos, PrizePicks has promos, Chalkboard Parlay Play. I'm giving you guys chances to get in my Discord for free for 30 days, or you can just buy direct. Shoot me an email if you use my code. Remember, Booker and Maxey over 11.5. These combos, I've been crushing them lately. This has to be considered too. I'm trying to keep this video short. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Smash that like button. Remember to go to CaptainCrush.net, gold package, and you can get in the mix. You can finally be lifted out of poverty and join me in the winning team. Again, you get access to my projection sheets, my plays, my live streams, my cord, my community, all of it, baby. I hope to see you there. Good luck in all your contests. Here's the salute. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.